going on, guys? It's CutsbyCoast here, bringing you another video. Today we are going to do a crop on top, and we will fade down the sides to a 1 and then continue to taper into it. So first off, we're going to start by sectioning the hair, just making sure that all the hair is wet so we can comb it perfectly into place. If you guys have just joined me from Sean Cuts Hair's channel, I appreciate every single one of you guys taking the time to come over and check me out. If you guys would like to see any certain haircuts in the future, please leave me some comments below. All feedback is welcome. Also, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and let's dive right into cutting some block graduation. With this block graduation, what we're doing is we're pretty much resting our fingers against his parietal ridge, making sure that we hold the weight all the way to the ridge and that we are not cutting off too much hair. Next, we're going to go in with a 1.5 guard, and we're just going to bump up to the weight while not cutting into any of it. And I do this because we want a 1.5 predominantly on the sides, but we are going to clipper over comb that weight right there and just make sure that we do have the comb folded out and not digging into that weight. So now we're going to take a 2 guard and just smoothing out the rest under that weight. We've really set in our foundation now, so next we can come in with our 1 guard and kind of fade down and prepare for the taper. And whenever I'm doing this, I'm starting with it closed, but I do open it up to blend into that 1.5 guard that I originally set the side up with. And we're gonna keep this taper pretty simple, guys. We've done a few different haircuts, and I felt like this one fit his head shape best. And when he sat down, he told me I could do whatever, so this was my best judgment. We're gonna keep the taper low by the ear. We always start with the lever open, work to halfway open, and then all the way closed right above our bald line. And then we continue the same steps with the 1 guard. I'm moving a little fast right here. This is real time, it's not sped up, but right now I'm cleaning up with a 1/2 guard and just trying to make sure that everything's flowing smoothly and there are no harsh lines. Unfortunately, I lost some of the clips, guys. It was just a little too blurry here in the back. So what I did do is I left in sectioning and making sure that I can show you guys how to connect this weight and then clean up the side the same. I still can show you guys the 1.5 guard, but whenever it got down to the taper, it was just too blurry to see. I didn't want you guys struggling and then losing interest in this video. Right here, we're going in with some clipper over comb using that JRL 2020C. My review will be up on that here soon. So now that we have finished the sides, we can go in, and what I'm gonna do is part the hair right in the middle and then comb all the hair to the outside. And anything that's hanging over that weight, we're gonna cut off so that we can leave the middle a little bit longer, but still make sure that if he doesn't style his hair the proper way, that it won't hang over. Now that we've done that, we're gonna go in and cut about 1.5 to 2 inches on top. I am point cutting the sides just so that we don't have a harsh guideline, but the middle I'm pulling out and cutting straight even. So right here I'm sectioning the fringe area out of the way so that we not get too much into his hairline, but still finishing out that last guideline and just following back and making sure that there are no loose hairs that fell through the cracks within our guidelines. Now I'm gonna pull the hair out front, and there's really a lot of heavy weight sitting right there, as you guys can tell. It should not be sitting out that far. And now that prepares us for our lineup. I am using the Gamma Evos. If you haven't heard about them, I do have a review on my channel. If you would like to check out that video, the link will be in my description. We finished our lineup, and you can tell there's just a little bit of weight hanging over, which was the extra careful way of making sure that we didn't cut off too much hair. And now we can smoothen that out and then go straight into styling his hair. Usually when blow drying hair, I tend to use a vented brush, just being that's what I got used to, but I used to always use this round brush, and I think I grabbed it in this instance just because it has some boar bristles and his hair is just a little bit thicker than the average person's. So with those boar bristles, it kind of helped grab the hair just a little bit easier and helped me give a consistent result. If you guys follow Sean Cuts Hair, if you watch that Run Barber reaction, I actually tried a couple different techniques from that video. It did inspire me to try something new. I'm not gonna lie, some of it didn't work first try because I didn't know exactly what I was doing. I just looked at what they did and tried to mimic it, but we still ended up with a nice style at the end of this haircut. Now we can go in with our hair clay, and I kind of sat it on top and then tried to work it through as another part of what I tried in that video. It didn't work out that easy, so what I did now is I'm gonna go back in and clean that line up perfect. Now the hair is styled and I know what it will look like whenever he wakes up and styles it every morning. There was a couple hairs hanging over, and part of a good haircut is making sure that you double check all your work, and this was the last piece for me. If you guys like this video, please consider leaving me a like, comment, and hitting that subscribe button. I will be bringing you guys 2 videos every single week, and I plan to continue to do so. This is the finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's Cuts by Coast, and I'm out of here.